This week, we've been talking about crime and crime statistics. Today, let's talk about Proposition 36. In 2024, the people of California stood up and made their voices heard, loud and clear. Proposition 36 passed with over 70% of the vote. That's more than 10 million Californians who said enough is enough. Now, let's put that into perspective. There are only about 5 million Republicans in the entire state, which means that at least 5 million independents and or Democrats also voted yes. This wasn't about party lines. This was about restoring law and order. This was about protecting our families, our businesses, and our streets. Smash and grabs, open air drug use, repeat offenders getting away with the same crime, over and over again. The public had had enough, and they responded when they passed Proposition 36. But while the people stepped up, our so-called law enforcement leadership stepped back. Sheriff Robert Luna, the chief law enforcement officer of this county, did nothing to support Proposition 36. I mean, let's think about that. The man whose job is to enforce the law, who took an oath to protect our communities, refused to support a measure that would do just that. And ask yourself, whose side is he really on? Now I understand. He also didn't support the recall of George Gascon. He didn't support the election of District Attorney Nathan Hochman. Why? Because George Gascon was his mentor. That's politics. But refusing to support Proposition 36 when it was clearly about safety of our communities, ladies and gentlemen, that's not politics. That's a betrayal of the people he swore to protect. And now, what do you see? Our deputies and officers are hesitant to act. Proactive policing is dying because they are afraid of being the next deputy or officer thrown under the bus. They don't trust that Luna has their back, and frankly, they have every reason to feel that way. Proposition 36 was a step in the right direction, but a law is only as strong as the people willing to enforce it. As your next sheriff, I will make sure Proposition 36 is fully implemented in Los Angeles County. I will fight for it to be fully funded in Sacramento, and I will stand up for our deputies. And most importantly, I will stand with the people who passed the law. This isn't about politics. It's about public safety. And it is time that we take back our communities. I want to thank you if you voted yes for Proposition 36. It's a great tool to fight the crime. And if you approve of this message, vote for me, Oscar Martinez for sheriff. Join the team, volunteer, donate, please, if you can. But most importantly, do not forget to vote. And after you vote, make sure your friends and your families also vote. God bless you guys.